Alright, I just wrapped up a pretty awesome project here on my 10th gen Civic that I wanted to share with all of you. So, in all of my other cars, except for 2 of them I guess, so 3 of the other cars I've had, I installed ambient lighting here in the footwells. And I was missing on this car from the factory. It's not something Honda includes in a lot of their vehicles. So I wanted to kind of DIY it and create my own unique setup here. So what I did is I installed LED strips in both the footwells, in the center console, and also in the rear seat. So just wanted to kind of show this video here to go over what it looks like and how I did it. So first of all, I tapped into the fuse block here. I believe it was slot 5 with one of those add a fuse adapters where you plug it in and it has another wire coming out of it where you can basically add a circuit to the fuse box. So that's how I got power to it, and I grounded it on a bolt for the clutch pedal. So it's in both of the front footwells, as you can see, and then it's also in the center console. Now I am missing the armrest lid right now, but you should be able to see it in here anyway. So it lights up the console pretty well, so you can see a lot easier at night if you're trying to get something out of the console. And also just the entire interior really illuminates with some nice mood lighting. It's really cool. So there's a switch up here right next to the traction control button that turns off everything but the console. So if I don't want it on for whatever reason, I can just switch it off there, but the console light will remain on so I can still see if I'm trying to get something out or whatever. Then I can just switch it back on with that switch. So it looks really cool at night and in the daytime as well. It just looks super awesome. So I'm going to show you in the back seat here what it looks like. So I drilled 3 little holes here in the back of the center console where the light will shine out of. I didn't want anything super bright in the back just because I don't have anyone that sits there, and I didn't want it, blinding everybody or whatever, creating a reflection in the window, which would then create a reflection in the mirror. I didn't want any of that, so I just wanted a nice little bit of mood lighting here in the back, and I think it turned out really well. So we'll go into the passenger side. So this is what it looks like from the passenger side. I think it looks pretty cool, and so it really fills out the footwells, but it also shines up on the door here a little bit, which I'll show you in just a second. So it kind of creates this whole kind of blue effect throughout the interior. We'll get in the car here in just a second and I'll show you what it looks like with the dome lights off. So this is what it looks like inside the car with the dome lights off at night. You can see it shines up on the door here a little bit, so it's kind of cool that it illuminates that. What I don't like though is it creates a reflection here on the window, which is not showing up in the camera, but there's like the little blue area right here that's really annoying if you're trying to see what's beside you. But other than that, I think it looks spectacular. So this is the passenger side. You can see it's showing up slightly purple in the camera, but it is a nice kind of rich blue color. And of course the center console here, very bright, but easily allows you to see whatever is in the console, which is awesome. So I just really like the way it looks, and I think it's a very nice addition to the 10th gen Civic. So if you have any questions about the ambient lighting, just drop a comment below. I kind of explained how I wired it in, and then basically once I got power I just ran the wires around the bottom of the console and kind of all the way around. So it's a pretty simple install, but if you do have any questions, just let me know in the comments below.